I asked Baldwin County Superintendent Robbie Owen about these cards, which encourage taxpayers to pledge a yes vote for an 8 mills property tax increase in order to help the schools expand.
They're paid for by taxpayer dollars to encourage taxpayers to vote yes on a property tax increase.
Yeah, well, we need to have a way to contact people that are, for this endeavor. So, that's a normal thing, to have a way to get with those people that are rallying behind the endeavor.
School officials tell me spending money on flyers like these is appropriate because it's serving a public purpose. What's that public purpose? Well, they say it's so they can build amply sized schools to address their overpopulation problems.
$3,000 was taken from the school board's general fund to pay for the flyers. Those in opposition to the property tax increase tell me it's a waste.
It's wrong. I mean, if we're actually using taxpayer money to print things like this, that's just totally wrong in our view of it.
But others say they understand more schools need to be built to keep up with the growing student population, and the flyers help get the word out.
They've got an aggressive plan. Sounds like they've got their facts together.
Information is important. The more information you can get out to people, the better off you are in general.
Earlier this month, the school board released to Fox 10 News that it had spent more than $156,000 in taxpayer money for the Build Baldwin Now campaign. Now, because a nonprofit group has created a political action committee, Fox 10 News has learned at least $30,000 more in taxpayer money has been spent to fund a television commercial campaign. The school system is spending nearly $6,000 to air the commercial on Fox 10. About how much money do you know then was spent on that TV commercial campaign?
Well, I think the TV commercial was a very important thing because every community meeting that we went to, we were told that you've got to do a better job getting the word out. Not all of the people out there are parents. You know how to get to parents, but do you know how to get to the rest of the community? Well, the way to do that is television, and that's the reason that a television buy was made.
Okay, but you didn't answer my question. How much money was spent on the TV ad campaign?
I've not seen that invoice, but I can tell you the Baldwin County Education Coalition most likely spent $30,000 on that. You would have to ask them about those expenditures. I do know that television doesn't come cheap.
David Cox is the only school board member against using taxpayer money for the campaign. He says he's glad the Political Action Committee was formed.
I and several others had requested that we be as transparent as possible, and as far as I know, this was the best way for them to do it.
While no other school board members would comment about the PAC, I was able to speak with Superintendent Robbie Owen about his position on how the PAC is creating more of a transparent avenue for the board to use taxpayer dollars.
I do. I feel like it gives us an avenue for transparency, and it's what we've tried to do, with everything we've done. From day one, since I've been superintendent, we've tried this transparent avenue from our, website where you can see what we've spent, and that's our intention. Yes, to be transparent, but mainly we want to get the word out to our constituents, to the people of Baldwin County, what our message is. We just need strong schools to build strong communities and build a better Baldwin.
Baldwin County School Board has also come under fire for its campaign strategy.
That's right. 2 weeks ago, the school board was criticized for ordering its school buses not to gas up at 2 gas stations owned by a vocal opponent to the tax increase.
And a week before that, Fox 10 News uncovered that the school system had used more than $156,000 in taxpayer money to encourage a yes vote.
Fox 10 News reporter Katie Weiss made that discovery. Katie, you've since learned that numbers has gone up even more.
It certainly has, Bob and Lenny. You said this is a financial form here from the Political Action Committee, the Baldwin County Education Coalition, formed earlier this month. And it shows the school system has now spent some $210,000 in taxpayer money on the Build Baldwin Now campaign.
Our investigation began when Fox 10 News noticed these voting pledge cards. We asked the Baldwin County Board of Education how much it spent on the flyers. Only $3,000 taxpayer dollars was the answer.
In favor, say aye.
As I continue to press the school board about its use of taxpayer money for the Build Baldwin Now campaign, the board ultimately released this breakdown of expenditures. More than $156,000 was spent to encourage voters to pass the 8 mil property tax increase. About $45,000 was spent on printing costs, marketing research, and an informational video. And about $115,000 tax dollars was paid to a law firm for legal counsel and consulting on the campaign. On the day these numbers were released, School Board President Norm Moore defended the expenses.
This is not taxpayer dollars. This money has been given to the school board to benefit children of Baldwin County. This is their money. This is their children's money.
Since then, Fox 10 News has uncovered more spending on the campaign. Another $54,000 taxpayer dollars on TV commercials. That brings the total to $210,000 in taxpayer money spent on the campaign. I asked school board member Angie Swiger why she felt comfortable approving the use of taxpayer dollars to promote a yes vote when there are some taxpayers in Baldwin County who will vote no.
People who don't have children in the schools benefit from a great school system. Great school systems equal strong economies, strong communities, so everyone benefits whether they have students in the schools or not.
But one school board member has a different take.
They're tax dollars, and they're there for a specific reason, and that's not to promote more taxes or to promote candidates or anything else.
So is it legal? Well, according to a 2003 Alabama Attorney General's opinion, it is.
And while it might be legal, many voters here in Baldwin County say the school board's use of taxpayer dollars to advertise a yes vote just isn't right.
And them spending more of our money to promote to a vote to increase it is a little ridiculous.
But not everyone in Baldwin is upset. Many voters say the Build Baldwin Now campaign is something they're willing to pay for.
Whatever it takes. I think it's okay.
All right.
So it's worth it, in my opinion.
Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Katie Weiss for Fox 10 News.